Hi everyone, it's Ryan with CityMac, and today we're going to be talking about the application called Pages. Pages is a word processing program that is totally free and made for Apple for our Mac computers. There is also a mobile version available on our iPads and iPhones as well. The icon looks just like this down here. It's got the little paper and pencil on it. We're going to go ahead and click on it once to open it. Normally, if you've been using it for a while, the next screen that will open up will either have you choose one of your documents you've been working on, or you can choose to create a new document. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and choose New Document. And the next screen that pops up is my template options. I just wanted to say one thing. If you did not get the last screen, you can always choose File and New from the menu once you open up Pages. This will get us back to this screen right here, and you'll notice we kind of have a plethora of options for templates that are built in, and we got everything from reports, we have books and letters. There's even great resume options that are built in. If you'd like to use a template, you just click on any one of the templates available twice. When that template opens up, everything is set up, and all you have to do is click on a specific chunk of text, and you can delete, modify, change it, whatever you would like to do. And there we go. And on the right hand side, you'll see you can even adjust the fonts and text size and everything else as well. I'm going to go ahead and close this window, and it will ask me if they would like to save it. I'm going to say delete. I would not. I'm going to go back to File up on the top left like we mentioned before and go back to New. I'm going to go right up to the top under All for Templates, and I'm actually going to choose a blank document to talk about the rest. So when this blank document opens up, just like any word processing program, I have my main field right here where I can type in anything I would like. I'm going to go ahead and type in a quick sentence here. So there we go. I have my sentence in there. On the right-hand side, you'll notice I have options for my font, whether I'd like to make it italic, bold, my text size right here with an up arrow and down arrow. I can click and drag to select a chunk of text, and I could, for example, change that text, change the font, the look, and just going back the previous way will undo anything. I also have an option right down here for things like making a specific word bold. I'm going to highlight Ryan there and hit the bold button. I can also choose underline. And then one last option is I can actually change the color of the font as well too. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter a few times to get down here a little bit farther to show some more options. So on the right hand side, you'll also see I have the alignment option. Right now we have it set to align on the left hand side. You can also align in the middle, so it means it starts in the middle of the page. And there we go. And then of course, one step over, and then right back over to the other side. Now if this does not show up on your version of Pages, make sure under Format up on the top is selected, and you can hide or show that whole toolbar that goes down on the right hand side. At the very bottom you'll see there's even options for spacing and doing bullets and lists. You can adjust those as needed. Up on the top middle up here you'll see there's options for inserting a table into your document, doing the same thing with putting a chart in there as well. Choosing the text option allows you to put a text box on just about any template you may be working on or any document you're working on, and you can click and hold down and drag this however you like. One thing to note as well is if I click and hold down to drag text around, you will see a little yellow line that will pop up that tells you when it's centered, which is really great. Keeps it easy to keep things in the middle of the page. And even if I kind of click and hold it down a little bit, you can tell when I'm off and when it hits in the center of the page. There we go. There is a shape option. We can put specific shapes inside of our document here. If I drag something out there, it allows me to click and hold down and make this whatever size I would like. And then also to the right of that is media. Media will allow me to take an image from, say, my Photos application, or take a photo with my front-facing camera, and basically bring that digital media into my word processing document here. So if I highlighted Photos, and I find a photo I like, I can click and drag this over, and now I have a photo inside here. I can click and hold down and drag it wherever I would like to show that specific spot. And I got it centered, and I'm going to hit done. And now I have that specific image that was actually stored in my Photos library on my Mac. When you're all done working on a document, it's really easy to save your existing work. You can come up to File on the top left-hand side and choose Save. And it will ask you to name it whatever is appropriate. So we could say Camping with S'mores. And if I hit save, I'm going to put this on the desktop. And now I saved that, and at any time I could come back and open this with Pages. Something really important to note, however, is a lot of the times we want to share our documents, our spreadsheets, and many other files with somebody that maybe is not on a Mac. This is the next step that is also very important to know. If I come back up to File, there is also an option to come down to Export to. Now I have many options where I can save it as a PDF, a Microsoft Word file, a digital book file, plain text, and even more. Usually I would recommend when you're sharing files with everybody else outside of a Mac platform, I would recommend choosing Microsoft Word. If you'd like to send a file to somebody that you would like to open but maybe not modify it, a PDF would be a great option. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and choose Word. Don't be afraid, the next button you have to do is go ahead and choose Next. And then last but not least, just like before, we're going to name it whatever is appropriate, and then hit Export. It says creating a Word file. And there we go. I got those two documents that I created right on my desktop. All right. Just like any other word processing program, if you're all done and you need to print it, we can go up to the File side over here. And just like normal, we have Print on the bottom. One other really nice feature that's built into Pages is, let's say the information that is in here is really important. So we're going to go ahead and delete some of the items that are inside of this Word document we're working on currently. And let's say my account number is 342199886. And this is really crucial, and I don't want anybody else to have access to this. I can also come up to File on the top left, and if I go all the way down towards the bottom, there's a Set Password option. If I click on that, it's going to make me create a new password. And I can name it 2 times to make sure I know that it's the same one. I would highly recommend you leaving some type of basic password hint for yourself so there's no chance of you losing this. I'm going to hit Set Password. And I'm going to go ahead and close this. And you'll notice the icon down here has a padlock on it now. Not just anybody can open that. So if I double click on it twice, you'll notice before it will even open that document, you must type in the password to open it. So if I type it in wrong and hit OK, it says it's not the correct password. To try again. We'll go ahead and type it in correctly this time and hit OK. And just like that, it brings the document open. So this is a great way to protect crucial information, documents you would not like just anybody to see or open up, and it's built into the Pages application. So that is it for the Pages kind of demo for you guys in training. It's a very straightforward application. It can do many things that Microsoft Word can do. It's compatible with Word, Excel, and PowerPoint with the other applications that are built in as well. So no reason kind of not to try this out before spending any money. The Pages application is totally free. If you happen to not have it on your Mac, you can always go to the App Store on the bottom and type in Pages. It should pull that up, and Pages is totally free, no charge from the App Store. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.